85 South, getting ready to head back to Columbus. I recorded a live this morning, but it wasn't acting up, so I had to delete it. But this morning, around about, I'm gonna say around about 4:30, I went live to talk about, the DOT physical exam and stuff like that, but the recording was real messed up. I even gave a breakdown on what my week looked like, this past week, with just all the delays. Make sure y'all check out the video that I talked about when it came to delays, but yeah, I got up early this morning to go ahead and hit the road. Like I said, I left out around about 4:30 from Asheboro, North Carolina. We got a warehouse right next door in Franklinville, North Carolina. So I had to pick up my trailer, and once I picked up my trailer and everything, I just kept it moving. So yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock where I'm at now, so I should get home. Let me see, maybe around 11:45. So I should get home around 11:45. But since the live video didn't post, hey, let's go ahead and talk about it on a video on demand. So I was talking about the DOT physical, and one of the main reasons why a lot of people fail their DOT physical is because of high blood pressure. The thing about it with the high blood pressure is a lot of times it can be fixed, man. Like you can lower that number. You can lower that number when it comes to high blood pressure, but you gotta have healthy habits. So you gotta have a healthy lifestyle altogether to bring that number down. High blood pressure leads to so many other different, health problems, strokes, kidney failure, liver failure, diabetes, so much stuff, man, so much stuff. So, you gotta just be able to practice a better lifestyle, especially as a trucker, because every day, somebody's failing their DOT physical. We take these DOT physicals every 2 years. There's plenty of time for you to get it together. Some people, depending on how bad your health is or if you're at risk, some of these physicians, they may see you even before the 2 years is up. So it's important, while we're out here on this road, to really prioritize our health. If we're not healthy, how are we going to be able to not only be on this road but take care of our families? Because a lot of you all who are truck drivers, you're the sole breadwinners of the family. So if you're not prioritizing your health, what does that mean? Do you have a backup plan? If you happen to fail your DOT physical, most people don't. Most people do not. Like this is their everything. Last night, once I got in town, like I said, I stayed at the hotel, in Asheboro, and I went to Planet Fitness. I got a Planet Fitness membership, man. Shout out to Planet Fitness. Like I told you all in the previous video, man, Planet Fitness is meant for truckers. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, there is no place that a trucker can go and not see a Planet Fitness. Like, a Planet Fitness is everywhere. And I always travel the same cold, but we ain't making no excuses about no cold. You know, I was able to walk up there and then walk right back and do what I needed to do, you know. But I've been big on fitness for a while. So I mean, for me, you know, being in shape and stuff like that, you know, that is not a problem, you know. But I know as I get older, you know, things change. I'm 37, you know. As I get older, things are going to be changing. So, you know, but I make sure that, you know, I keep myself in the best shape as possible. You know, trucking is one of those fields, and I'm pretty sure there's other fields, you know, maybe even military and law enforcement as well. Just certain aspects of law enforcement that, you know, if your health is bad, that means you're not fit for duty. And some people may do modifications, you know, but there's not too many people that's going to do modifications at all, you know. Especially in trucking, if your job is to drive, you know, and your health is bad, like your blood pressure is to the point where you could have a stroke. You know, they're not going to put you behind that wheel. Nobody's going to sign off on that. So it's important to put in better practices to get yourself in a better standing when it comes to your health. Not just for your DOT physical, but just for life in general. Like, this is a lifestyle thing. Like, don't pass the physical and then, you know, you go back to the same old habits, you know, then all of a sudden, you know, when it comes a month or two before it's time for you to take your physical, you're trying to, oh man, I gotta get this weight off me, man. I gotta get my blood pressure down and all that other stuff. When you stay ready, you don't have to worry about getting ready. So just stay ready, just stay prepared. I said one of the things that I plan on doing when the new year starts, or probably even sometime next week, since I got some downtime, is I'm gonna look for someone who does meal prepping. You know, I don't always have a lot of time, you know, when I get back in town to cook like I normally would, you know, when I was in my last employer. I'm always on the go. So if I can find someone to prepare my meals, you know, yeah, it costs, like I say, you know, it's not expensive, but you know, it's definitely worth it, you know. So at least you know what you're going to be eating on a daily basis. You don't have to worry about, you know, going to the truck stop and we see the little burritos on the little rotator grill, the little Takis, the corn dogs, the pizza. I was at the Love gas station in West Virginia yesterday, you know, and I ended up just grabbing me like a Gatorade and like a pack of crackers. But I just saw like the guy like take the stuff like the frozen little Takis and stuff out the pack, like they're frozen, so you know all that stuff is processed, and they just put it on the grill, man. And it's like, dang, man, like what you put in your body matters, man. It really matters. So that's why you definitely got to just be aware of that. Like, it's so important. And you know, if you're not able to afford meal prepping, which I know a lot of people aren't, then go grocery shopping for healthy foods. You know, fruits, veggies, you know, beans, you know, whatever it is. Like I said, you know, if you want to do meat, that's fine. You know, you do chicken or fish, that's real good. But when I was really on it heavy, when I was doing personal training and everything, I would do like I would get all my protein source from beans, pinto beans, black beans, lentils, chickpeas, black eyed peas, navy beans, lima beans, veggies, I would do asparagus. I love asparagus. Even still to this day, I love asparagus. So I'll do asparagus a lot. I'll do fresh green beans as well. I said those were really my go-to veggies right there. But yeah, you know, it's definitely one of those things where you have to just, you got to just tell yourself like, hey, I'm gonna be in shape. And this is not only, this is directed towards truckers, but it's also for anybody else as well, you know, who, like, you know, if you need to get yourself right physically. You can look in the mirror and you can tell, like, hey, I ain't got it all together. I gotta do something. Then do it. You know, I have like a Ninja, like the NutriBlend. So I got me one of these. It's the Ninja. Shout out to Ninja. I know the box all beat up, but hey, the cup is clean. It's in the back. You know, I bring my protein shakes with me and stuff. I bring my protein shakes with me. So got another thing called Naked P by NakedNutrition. Real good company. Does like vegan protein. And I add bananas and I add like peanut butter powder to it, you know, to give it some flavor. But yeah, man, like you gotta make an effort. You gotta make an effort. I posted videos, you know, people walking around in the parking lot, you know, doing their laps. You know, these are truckers. You know, I think sometime last week I even posted a guy when he was working out in the parking lot. The man pulled out a bench and some dumbbells. It was getting it in. Y'all look at my YouTube shorts, like he was getting it in. So it ain't no excuses. There's no excuses at all. You know, we all get that same 30-minute break. It's all about what you want to do with your 30. You know, and we all get that same 10-hour reset. It's all about what you want to do with those 10 hours. But you know, come that 2-year mark, you know, it's time for you to show for that physical. Will you be able to pass? Will you be able to pass that DOT physical? If the answer is yes, hey, keep it going. Keep doing what you're doing. And if the answer is no, then start making those necessary changes that you need to right now, so you don't have to worry about it, you know, when that time comes. Always be prepared. You know, always be prepared. I don't want to see nobody lose their CDL, because they're, like I say, you know, because I think it's like you have like maybe a few times to take it. I'm not sure the exact number, but you know, if you don't pass, you know, they drop your license back to a regular driver's license. So what do you do then? What do you do then? So let's go ahead and just take our bodies seriously, so we can go ahead and, you know, continue to provide for our families like we need to. This is going to be a continuous conversation, you know, when it comes to, you know, passing the DOT physical, because a lot of people are coming up on taking theirs. And like I said, you know, I took mine, you know, August of 2022, so I got to take it again, like I said, you know, next year. Man, I can't believe it, man, time flies. Like I said, you know, when I took it back in August of 2022, I was getting prepared for CDL school, so man, that's crazy right there. But that's all that I got for today. Like I said, I got about an hour left to get home. But y'all be safe out there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my channel, my video. Like I said, all I'm going to just continue to keep doing is just, you know, motivating people and just continue to just provide an impact in people's lives, whether you're a truck driver or not. Like I said, I just want to remain, you know, just a positive light that people can be like, man, you know what, man, that's a real solid dude, man. He's real transparent. You know, he has his shortcomings just like everybody else does. He doesn't act like, you know, he's just perfect, because I'm not. So y'all continue to just, you know, be safe. Merry Christmas to everybody, and we're gonna keep on trucking. Y'all take care.